do 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 do. I ain't afraid of no ghosts.
Hello everyone, welcome back to GreatMovieFan's YouTube channel. I'm Luke, and today I'm bringing you my review for the new Ghostbusters movie with my very special friend, Kayla. You may remember her from when she was first on my channel back on Great Broadway Fan when we reviewed Star Wars The Force Awakens. And I wanted to bring her back for this very special video because we just saw the movie together.
It's like Siskel and Ebert, but nerdier. Believe it or not.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're going to give our overall ratings first. Luke, if you will.
I give the movie an A-. It was incredible. It was really, really incredible.
It was a good time. I really wasn't just expecting much out of it at all. In fact, I was terrified. I'm not going to say any names, but some friends that run a radio station in New York, I am looking at you. Guys, Frank. It said it was terrible, and I was very nervous because I was raised on the original, and it was pretty good. So I give it a B+ because I think our throwbacks and cameos could have been more seamless and more frequent, but overall, an incredible movie. Getting a B+ for me is like a curve on an A+, so you got it. Okay.
And just full disclosure, for me, I have never seen the original. So going in, I was completely just going off of this new movie, and I love it so much.
I was.
We've got our notes here.
Yeah, I'm going to address spoilers really quickly. I'm really sick of spoiler alerts. Like, I'm so fucking sick. Bleep it. Or just put a language barrier.
Yeah.
I am just so sick of spoilers. If you don't want them, don't get on the internet. That's it. Just stay off the internet. And
no
if
more
you don't
trigger
like
warnings.
It, I know. No more.
No
more trigger warnings. This is not a safe space, so we're just going to get right into it.
Yes.
Okay, so that's it. And so he doesn't have to pixelate out my middle fingers. I'm not going to put them up, but I'm definitely flipping you off at my piano right now. Okay, so Luke, why don't you start with reassuring that it is a good movie?
It is. For those of you on the internet who have heard that people are just tearing this movie apart, it is not a terrible movie. It's far from it. It's so good. And I really felt kind of bad that this movie got so much hate building up to its release. But I am so glad that the movie is so fantastic to be able to give the big middle finger to all of the haters out there.
I really have to agree. And I was leaning more towards the I'm very nervous, as we had just spoke to. And I'm the first one to throw out when, I feel like I'm a raging, burning feminist, but in the true sense of self-love and self-care. And in the case of this movie, everything leading up to it about the hate over the women being cast was just unbelievable. And they really did a very fine job. And in it, there really isn't man-hating or mansplaining.
No.
And there's nothing about it that is stoking the fire to lynching males in society. So throw that all out the window. It is a throwback, literally, to the original movies that were fun, absolutely ridiculous, and you'll enjoy yourself. It's just truly a movie that you sit through and you laugh and it's enjoyable. It's not meant to be a masterpiece. Period, end of story. I don't know how many times I have to say it. Ghostbusters will never be the King's Speech.
Right.
Ghostbusters will never be epic Titanic. It's just a fun movie.
Yes, it really, really is. And I'll put a big picture. I'll superimpose my comment that I posted on the main trailer when I was so upset about it. It was my final word. Basically, I put it on Twitter of my feelings about Ghostbusters, that if you didn't like the trailer or the movie because you didn't think the jokes were funny, that's fine. But if the only reason that you're not seeing the movie is because you don't think that women should be in the roles, then you're just being a misogynistic, narrow-minded asshole. Pardon my French now.
Basically.
And the haters can hate,
French.
and you can... you can join us if you want to see the movie. So
haters gonna hate, but it's okay.
Let's get into all the great stuff.
So, I will start with soundtrack. Again, fun movie, fun music. So many echoes back to the original thematics, you will bob. People in the audience that were familiar with the first movies were jamming along, and there was also modern music hits put into it. I actually might buy the soundtrack, and that's really saying something. It was just something I dig. I'm going to introduce the girls and their stereotypes, and Luke is actually going to take it because I'm salty enough to just say it. So the girls, as one starring ensemble, were amazing, but it was stereotypes just knit together perfectly. So you had your token fat girl, your token geeky girl, your token black girl, and your token crazy as shit girl. But together, it was perfect.
Yes.
So Luke, why don't you take it from the cinematic angle?
Every single one of these ladies has just been so funny on their own. In the ladies who worked with Saturday Night Live and then Melissa McCarthy, like every single one of them has their brilliant comedic moments, but at the same time, they blend so well together as a group. It's not like one is pulling focus from another. They are all blending together seamlessly. They all have their jokes. They land properly. And their chemistry is just so incredible.
It really was.
You can tell watching the movie that they had fun making this movie.
So much fun. And their looks were just amazing. Their looks fit the personality. This was an all-encompassing effort, and you can tell it was just a freaking blast. Luke, to wrap up this video, is going to talk about special effects, cinematography, and world building.
Beautiful. The computer animation for the way that they created the ghosts
Agreed.
were gorgeous, terrifying. You felt the element of terror when you would see these ghosts and everything. And the way that the cinematography blends so well with the action sequences that happen is seamless. And beautiful New York City. I always feel bad that New York City always seems to be the city that gets destroyed in almost every single action movie, but I have to say, New York looked amazing in this.
Or we rename it something else and destroy it. Gotham.
Yeah, Gotham, Metropolis.
Yeah, it was darling. I will say that the special effects did set off where in the previous movies, obviously, you're dealing with antiquated technology at this point. So I feel that anybody in the younger generation that sees the previous movies with after seeing this would be very disappointed. But the technology has advanced enough with special effects to where you really get a lot of the story out in a more action-packed way. So, other than that, it was just an amazing movie. I totally recommend seeing it. I'm
Definitely.
the saltiest, hardest sell on the planet, and I really, truly just had an awesome night out. Beautiful film.
Incredible cast.
I
Top
think
to
I'm
bottom.
gonna call it a movie. This definitely wasn't a film. Again, it's not a masterpiece, but it was a great movie.
Yes.
So please go and see it. You will laugh uproariously. It's really good, and it's actually not too campy. The jokes aren't gross, and again, I would be the first one to say that.
That's a good point to make.
You love it. So that's the review.
Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much, Kayla, for coming back onto this wonderful channel.
And I hear a rumor we're going to be doing
Suicide Squad. So be sure to look for that review coming out the first week of August. I will bring Kayla back for that review. Be sure to give this video a big thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button if you are not already subscribed. You can follow me on all of my social media. Links are in the video description. My other channel, Great Broadway Fan. Links as always in the video description. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.
Peace.